Good morning, everyone. And let me ask you a question. Are you worried? Are you trying to figure out how you're going to live the rest of your life on a shoestring budget? Or are you raising a family right now and worried about living on a shoestring budget? Shoestring is an interesting phrase, but it actually just means it's skinny, it's tight, and it's tough to make it do anything other than what it's intended to do. So this is why. So I'm Marla Copal, and I'm here to help you understand how to make your small business sing and the cash register ring instead of having to worry about living on a shoestring. So let's talk about that. What is it that inspires some of us to run a side gig? Well, for me, as I age, I realize that I have insurance, but insurance does not bring me, health insurance does not bring me the quality of life that I'd like to have. I invest in myself all the time for new tests on my circulatory and vascular system, for ways to maintain my balance and to not fall and break my hips again, or to take a Pilates class that's going to help me maintain my agility and my function. And I also want to keep my mind active. So I love doing business. It is just part of my soul and who I am because I get to serve others, to find out their own power and to make their lives work better than that they might live on a shoestring budget. So let's talk about what gets us in the mindset of shoestring budgets. We start looking for other ways for something to take care of us. We have to ask yourself, who's best to take care of us other than ourselves? So I have some goals and objectives I'd like to meet. Now, they sound silly to some, but they're serious to me. And so I help others who have serious personal goals make the side gig work for them. But here's why a lot of people who are living and working and building a side gig find themselves still living on a shoestring budget. It's because they're spending a lot of money to make the side gig work. They're buying more and more products, but they're not selling those products. Or they're buying more and more products, but they're not able to build their team. So if you're worried and you're working that side gig, and then, oh, by the way, somebody told you that multiple revenue streams work best, so why don't you get another one and another one and another one? They all take the same energy. So if you're working a full-time job, 9 to 5, and now you're trying to work 5 side gigs, how does that work for you? It doesn't. Unless you have a daily method of operation, you can truly come in and spend 15 to 30 minutes 2 to 3 times a day and make it work for you online. So I put my link in there today so that you can join my free study group and understand how are people doing multiple revenue streams. And 2, invite your friends. And 3, if you're building a side gig team and you're just seeing everybody making mistakes like you are, you don't know how to do the next best thing, it's a learning curve. I went through the same learning curve, and believe it or not, I'm still on a learning curve. Good morning. So what I'd like for you to do is to really seriously sit down. And if you have more than one side gig, I want you to write them all down. And I want you to seriously look, make another column. What do each of these cost you a month? Hey, Dylan, what do they cost you a month in time? What do they cost you a month in dollars? And if you had that much money at the end of the month, is that exactly what you're trying to earn? So if you're spending $200 to $500 a month to run your small side gig, then maybe you want to figure out how it is you're going to quadruple that. Maybe you want to quintuple that. Well, a daily method of operation is going to help you do that. So if you're working 9 to 5, paying for your side gig, but your side gig isn't getting you into profit, then really it's time to talk about leaving the shoestrings outside the door, coming on in and getting some discovery made on how it is you are going to grow larger and eventually have your side gig be your full-time. So let's talk. Let's talk about a daily method of operation. Let's talk about what your belief system is. Let's talk about what it is that you've tried, what you've already done. There's no wrong way, but there's always a better way. So if you're looking for a better way and you go, other people do it, why aren't I? Then it is time for us to connect. Use the link. Let's connect soon and let's get it going for you and make your dream match your action. Talk to you soon.